true definition of TTG. Train to go.
That nigga Wack needs to be more focused on getting his mama out the institution than us. That's what we need to focus on.
So yeah, I really wasn't trying to talk about him like that, but fuck it, it is what it is. Cause my whole thing was, I just wanted to ask that question, like, how the fuck did you call and you trying to go to war over another man's sexuality, dog? That shit was just blowing my mind. But you said he got paid to do it. Now it all makes sense.
Chasing it.
Yeah,
he need to go renew. He worried about this nigga sexuality. He need to go renew his son platinum pass at a WrestleMania.
Speaking
of cigarettes, what's wrong with you, nigga? Don't worry about your child, Goofy. Clowned out. It's there, clown.
Oh, hell no. That says some diggerillos and diggerettes.
Yeah, that son out here smoking diggerillos and diggerettes, blood.
Yeah. I ain't never heard that one, man.
His son with the sausage man every day. Happily.
Man, that's wild.
And then Wack 100 to take his girl fingers out his ass for 1 second. And do his homework. He'll really know what what's going on, you know?
Hey, I want to say this.
Hey, nigga,
I want to ask this here,
my nigga. I love parties, gang. I love parties and I love baking cakes. I'm a big nigga.
Say less. I want to ask this question, though. I seen him today. So yeah, I really wasn't trying to talk about him like that, but fuck it, it is what it is. Because my whole thing was, I just wanted to ask that question, like, how the fuck did you call and you trying to go to war over another man's sexuality, dog? That shit was just blowing my mind. But you said he got paid to do it. Now it all makes sense.
Chasing it.
Yeah,
that nigga need to go renew. He worried about this nigga sexuality. He need to go renew his son platinum pass at a WrestleMania. Go renew his shit.
Hey,
worried about this man for your whole son out here.
Speaking of that,
he out there smoking diggerillos and diggerettes. What's wrong with you, nigga? Don't worry about your child, Goofy.
That was crazy.
Clowned out. It's there, clown.
Oh, hell no. That says some diggerillos and diggerettes.
Yeah, his son out here smoking diggerillos and diggerettes, blood.
I ain't never heard that one, man.
His son with the sausage man every day. Happily.
Man, that's wild.
And then Wack 100 to take his girl fingers out his ass for 1 second. And do his homework. He'll really know what's going on, you know?
Hey, I want to say this.
Hey, nigga,
I want to ask this here, my nigga.
Parties, gang. I love parties and I love baking cakes. I'm a big nigga.
Say less. I want to ask this question, though. I seen him today, he called out Gunner. And he told Gunner he got a couple hours to respond or he going to put the paperwork out on him or something, or the recording out of him in the interrogation. My thing is this, man. What does he do that everybody got to send him all the information, dog? He's not a real big CEO. How you get all the information, dog?
They ass 12, man. Stevie Wonder can see that, folks. They ass the 12. They the Jakes. Real talk.
Says, man, because I was just wondering, man. Like,
I don't give a fuck about
all the receipts on everything. Everything.
I I be having to keep myself from getting too upset because I start saying shit I shouldn't be saying. But I'm going to leave that shit in the streets, folks. That's how I feel about that shit. I'm leaving that shit in the streets. Bro. See, who is that? I don't know who about it. Yeah, it's so scary ass off the strip.
I was like,
it was scary, man. See, what it was the nigga didn't know, he don't know how I got his number. He wasn't prepared for that. He was riding around, la-di-da-di-da, living his beautiful life, and I came through his main line, and he don't know how I got his line because he got a million numbers. He don't know how I got the main one. And then when I came through, I got right on his bumper. So he ain't had time. If he'd have known I was so called, he would have been able to put that character mode on. You feel me? That creative player mode. So when I got up on him, I got the chop on his ass. Yeah, come here. And so he ain't in mode. He ducking and shit. He don't want no problems. He nice as hell. That nigga nice as hell, bro.
Man, I was wondering.
Them niggas chasing him, man. What it is, man, this is what it is, bro. My brother is the littest nigga on the internet. So you gonna see everybody try to say something about him. But the crazy part of it is, these niggas hit us up trying to do work with us, talking about how they want to go on retrieving with us. And then when they say we weren't trying to kick him, now they got all this to say, all that to say. But my brother's doing 5 million views in 4 days. These niggas struggling. So of course they, you know what I'm saying, unfortunately, instead of black men giving a nigga they props, they gotta hate on you.
Right.
Because that's what sell the most. Hate.
Right. So
these niggas ain't no threat, boy. They better be cool, because I'll change a nigga address. You hear me?
Hey, but one thing is this here. I wanted to speak on this, but I didn't want it to be messy. You know what I mean? But unless it got messy, fuck them. You know what I mean? I ain't cool with either one of them. But it ain't this. My thing is this here. All this started because the big fella said he saw this man with his own 2 eyes grab this man, put him in his section.
Doing some questionable things.
So you ready to go to war with another man over another man's sexuality? That's not fucking behavior, man.
That wasn't the case. Wack100 himself said he was paid to do that.
But I'm just saying for him, the initial argument. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I'm saying the initial argument, the reason Wack100 said anything to big homie CeCe is because he was paid to do so.
Damn, okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So now, the shit get crazy now because I thought it was just all because of that. And it just kept going on. So once he figured out he was paid, how the fuck did they keep on trying to beat with or keep shit up or trying to expose or whatever they doing? I'm not understanding that part.
Because they chasing Jason.
Oh, okay. It makes sense.
They chasing Jason. They don't even know it.
Okay.
Ain't no thing though. Ain't no thing at all. Motherfuckers gonna get up. They gonna get up. If he say he hunting us, all right. So if he hunting me, he gonna get up with me. And if his ass run up, it's over with. His ass gonna wake up playing Fade for Tupac. That's as simple as that. Ain't nothing to talk about. I ain't gonna play with him. I don't give a fuck about it. All they crash outs, I'm popping all y'all ass. Y'all niggas wanna talk about shoot the fade. Nigga, I'm the big dude goblin, nigga. That fade shit, that shit, fighting and all that, scratching and all that horse playing, nigga, I was doing that in high school, nigga. Y'all niggas deal with 115s out there in Cali. I deal with 187s. You hear me? Oh, bro, so shit, go ahead. Go with your move. You see, do what you gonna do.
Man, shit. Yeah.
That ain't no thing to me.
I already knew it. Like I said, I already knew it. There's some people you can tell. They don't give a fuck.
These niggas don't want no problem with me, man.
Yeah. The reason why I can see it in your eyes, I got a brother like you. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker don't play no games. You know what I mean? He the true the TTG, train to go.
That nigga Wack needs to be more focused on getting his mama out the institution than us. I really need to focus on.
So yeah, I really wasn't trying to talk about him like that, but fuck it, it is what it is. Cause my whole thing was, I just wanted to ask that question, like, how the fuck did you call and you trying to go to war over another man's sexuality, dog? That shit was just blowing my mind. But you said he got paid to do it. Now it all makes sense. Yeah,
he need to go renew. He worried about this nigga sexuality. He need to go renew his son platinum pass at WrestleMania. Go renew his shit.
Hey,
You worried about this man for your whole son out here.
Speaking of that,
he out there smoking cigarillos and cigarettes. What's wrong with you, nigga? Don't worry about your child, Goofy. Wound out. It's there. Oh,
hell no. That's just some cigarillos and cigarettes.
Yeah, his son out here smoking cigarillos and cigarettes, blood.
I ain't never heard that one, man.
His son with the sausage man every day. Happily.
Man, that's wild.
And then wack100 to take his girl fingers out his ass for 1 second. And do his homework. He'll really know what's going on, you know?
Hey, I want to say this. I want to ask this here, my nigga.
I love parties and I love baking cakes. Big niggas.
Say less. I want to ask this question.
No. His bodyguard, CeCe.
I seen him today. He called out Gunn. And he told Gunn he got a couple hours to respond or he going to put the paperwork out or something or the recording out of him in the interrogation. My thing is this, man. What does he do that everybody got to send him all the information, dog? He not a real big CEO.
That's what his ass do.
I'm like, how you get all the information, dog?
They had 12, man. Stevie Wonder can see that, bro. They had 12. They the Jakes. Real talk.
He says, man, because I was just wondering, man. Like,
I don't give a fuck about
all the receipts on everything. Everything.
I'll be happy to keep myself and get 12 seconds. I start saying shit I shouldn't be saying. But I'm going to leave that shit in the streets, folks. That's how I feel about that shit. I'm leaving that shit in the streets. Bro, y'all never see it. You ain't going to never see a nigga put their hands on me. Never. Don't get me wrong. Have I won and lost fights before? Yeah, because I don't pick my fights. I don't duck no wreck. I done won some, I done lost some. But nigga, these days, nigga, alright. Your ass gonna fight death. That's what you gonna fight.
I'm big, man. Boys out here tripping today anyway, man. So, gotta be careful the way you move. But you boys, I see where y'all boys do threatened assessments and everything before y'all go in any place. So, and y'all on alert all the time. So.
Hey, but look, he called himself, I guess Luce called himself exposed and folks or some shit, I guess. Who we the exposers? Y'all asses the corn man. That's what y'all is. The corn crew.
So what's up with
nigga call himself, look, he get a nigga on the phone, he don't even know we sent that nigga to get on his phone. He on that bitch to London. London get that man, all I know Big Homie to be is a gangster. You tell him straight like that, all I know him to be is a gangster. You giving us free promo, gang. We rapping your goofy ass, you a clown. All that tough Tony shit, you stupid. You ain't smart at all. How you gonna go to war if you ain't even smart? You a clown. But it's cool though. Don't even let that bother you.
So since we talking about it, what was that spot that BH had him pull up to election?
That was one of the spots. That was one of the spots of our workplace.
Oh.
This goofy go up there. He on there. Yeah, I'm outside. They recording this goofy ass. Them people gonna spank your ass in the courtroom, boy. You a clown.
So now the narrative is being flipped that y'all supposed to be street boys, but now y'all is snitches now. You know what I'm saying? Because now y'all talk about taking people to court. That's what the narrative is getting flipped to now.
Listen, I can't tell Look Cool Studios what to do. That's their company. It's a nigga in the front doing goofy shit and playing crazy. And what he say? I went there, was all white people. Dumbass nigga.
He went in there for real?
He said he went in there and seen number white people. Hey, look, them white people scared as hell. This is their place of business. You out here tweaking. They on your ass. You put yourself in that position because you stupid. Damn, nigga. Motherfucker can tell you anything. Luce, you over here.
Yeah. If you go,
Nigga, we don't move on your time, nigga. Fuck you time up. That's the thing. Ain't no screening me. Ain't no, what you do is ain't no screening me. Nigga, you ain't my chief, nigga. I'm Chief Dugar, nigga. And ain't no telling me to pull up where you want me to. Get up with me. We gonna bump into each other. Let the best man win.
Hey.
These niggas be playing checkers, folks. This shit chess.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Yeah, that's wild, man. I was just wondering, man, but that's all cleared up now, pretty much, because I was just wondering.
There's a bunch of grown ass games that ain't never did shit in their whole life.
Like me, over that shit, man.
I was just gonna say, folks, think about it, folks. All that shit we was doing, we was shouting, gang.
Yeah, man. Like,
you feel me? Don't get me wrong, I had my days when I'm off the Kool-Aid and I be tripping.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna cut you off, bro. I want to say this, man, because I think this is a misconception that's going on. Okay, gangbanging is prominent in Cali. Crips and Blood started there. What they got to understand is gangbanging is just as prominent in Chicago. That's where the folks in New York.
Man, listen, bro.
So, what I'm saying is,
What are you doing?
yeah, people go out to Cali and they don't make it home.
Get your ass in there.
The fuck you think happen when people go to Chicago? They don't make it home. Dude, you can go in Cali, fuck around and go get something to eat at a little spot and get caught.
Look at you.
Take you out to Chicago, be downtown, decide you want to get some food in the hood spot, and your ass won't make it to the crib. It's the same shit, bro.
Motherfucker gonna spank your rump. That's what's gonna happen.
That's the same shit, man. So I just want to put that out there, man. It's the same shit, man.
Listen, there's gangsters everywhere, there's hustlers everywhere, and there's corn man everywhere, and they ass is the corn man.
Yeah, man.
Real talk, they ass corn mans, folks.
Yeah, that's some goofy behavior, man. I just think they motherfuckers too old, man, to be your whole every day you trying to expose somebody or you talking negative, man.
Talking about you, the boogeyman. Hey, listen, gang, I'm Beelzebub, nigga. On my daughter. Do your research. Type that name Beelzebub in on motherfucking Google and do your homework. Your ass talking about you, the boogeyman. Hey, listen, gang. Boy. I'm gonna leave that alone, folks.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, man, that's.
Just know, it never takes too long.
Yeah, man, that's big Dugar.CC, man.
Nothing like that take long.
Just wack100.
But I just said
On live
on
for
that
Show
song,
TV.
on Mugshot, I just said, you ain't never been deep in that water with a shark. And nigga, I'm the biggest shark ever, nigga. Real talk. Chief Dugar, man.
Dugar.
On this bitch with my boy for Show TV, man. Shout out my boy, man.
Man, for sure, man. For sure. Doing our thing, man. I think we end up doing our thing. Shouts out to BH,
That's what it is. Like, I don't be mad at no nigga for fucking with niggas, bro. I never do that. That's not me. Straight up. So as I, nigga, convinced, having sessions, you know what I'm saying, hitting the shots, going up, doing my thing, I'm looking around and boom. I'm sitting there like, he come back again. Hey, Wack100. This and this and that. Man, Wack is a good person. Wack do this, Wack do that, Wack. I'm like, listen, bro, that's cool. I'm not fucking Wack, my nigga. I appreciate you for fucking Wack. That's cool. You cool? Leave like that. Yeah, no, I ain't with all that gangbanging stuff, bro. I'm not with the gangbanging stuff, you know what I'm saying? I do come from Hawthorne, but I'm not with the gangbanging stuff, right? So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We leave like that. 10 minutes later, I took 2 more shots. I took multiple shots. He rolling me. Wack one, this and that. You don't know. That man, you wrong about Wack. You wrong about this man. I'm like, man, listen, fool. I didn't say nothing about this man yet. I ain't coming up here talking to Wack 100. I'm in here on a studio session, listening to music. He going up, I'm talking about, nigga, to the point where I'm like, look at Jay Reed, my nigga. We gonna get down, fool. Straight up. Fuck Wack, fuck you too type shit, nigga. Straight up. Then it was like, when I've seen the video, I'm like, oh my God. Jay Reed. Why would he do you like that? I thought he was the best man in the world. This was Papa. You was, I'm like, oh, at first I laughed, like, damn. Then I take back, like, that's fucked up. That's when he was fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I was playing a little audio from Big Dugar.CC going in on Wack 100. He said, man, they 12. Big homie CeCe, I guess. He got a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. He wouldn't, I guess he said he was trolling him. He told him to go to that white lady establishment. But he went anyway.
Folks just got a lot going on. That's all.
Yeah, I know, man. I already know. That's why I wasn't even tripping, man. Like, we gonna still go rock on out, man.
Yeah.
But when the
Shout out to Show TV. Go watch that. Watch the whole live on Show TV. Big Dugar just dropped some music too, man. That joint's fire. I ain't gonna lie. Play a little bit of ODM Slim. Talking about Jay Reed. This whole Jay Reed situation.
when you say the music dropping,
I got Baby Game Chief on the way, man. Like I said, I'm finalizing the features right now.
okay.
You put in and out, audience coming in and out, they doing verses, they doing tip. It's working, it's good track work. I'm vibing. I'm loving it. I'm loving the music, I'm loving the vibes, loving stuff that's going on. Jay Reed walked up to me, he introduced himself. I'm Jay Reed, this, that. About how he the Dodge Station chef, how he trying to get stuff going on, and this, that, all this other stuff. I'm like, cool, I respect that. He take 2 shots to get out the little drink, and next thing you know, Wack 100 name come up. Wack 100. You know, it's like.
It's Compton Rick Rock TV, man. Go watch Compton Rick Rock TV for the whole interview. ODM Slim went on. ODM Slim.
It is what it is when you're dealing with shit. It's just you get bit. It's like fuck with a snake, you gonna get bit.
Right. So let me ask you this, man. Will there ever be a time where you say, you know what, I'm tired of the beef, I'm ready to go to the next level? Because at the end of the day, none of this stuff, like, you know, the content that we do, it's not getting us them big numbers.
Right.
So do you feel like it's worth one day say, you know what, I don't want no beef, y'all keep my name out y'all mouth?
Shout out Compton Rick Rock. Watch whole thing on Compton Rick Rock if you want that whole thing of that SATV, that Big Dugar.
So you have a story about Jay Reed.
Jay
Reed was taking up. Well, let us hear that story.
Man, listen, bro. I sold everything. Listen, bro. It was the most irritating thing in my life ever happened, bro. I'm in a studio session. I come up there to mess with Travis Ford, right? We get to the studio session. People coming in and out, artists coming in and out, they doing verses, they doing tip. It's working, it's good track work. I'm vibing. I'm loving it. I'm loving the music, I'm loving the vibes, I'm loving stuff that's going on. Jay Reed walked up to me, he introduced himself. I'm Jay Reed, this and that. About how he with the Dodge Station chef, how he trying to get stuff going on and this and that, all this other stuff. I'm like, cool, I respect that. He take 2 shots, he get out the little drink, and next thing you know, Wack 100 name come up. Wack 100. You know, it's like that's just like a pest in the ears. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, don't do this. Do not do this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, Wack 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. He like, yeah, yo, you know, Wack cool. I fuck with Wack. He do this, he do that, and he do this. I'm like, all right, you know what? That's straight. I respect that. I respect that 100%. Do not, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, nigga, don't do this. Keep that away from you. I'm not mad. I haven't ever got mad at you for fucking Wack
Nah.
at all. So that's what it is. Like I don't be mad at no nigga for fucking with niggas, bro. I never do that. That's not me. Straight up. So as I nigga convinced having sessions, you know what I'm saying, hitting the shots, going up, doing my thing, I'm looking around and boom. I'm sitting there like, he come back again. Hey, Wack 100. This and this and that. Man, Wack is a good person. Wack do this, Wack do that, Wack. I'm like, listen, bro, that's cool. I'm not fucking with Wack, my nigga. I appreciate you for fucking Wack. That's cool. You cool, leave like that. He's like, no, I ain't with all that gangbanging stuff, bro. I'm not with the gangbanging stuff, you know what I'm saying? I do come from Hawthorne, but I'm not with the gangbanging stuff, right? So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We leave it like that. 10 minutes later, now he took 2 more shots. I done took multiple shots. He rolled me. Wack won this snap. You don't know. That man, you wrong about Wack. You wrong about this man. I'm like, man, listen, fool. I didn't say nothing about this man yet. I ain't come up here talking about a Wack 100. I'm in here on a studio session, listening to music. He going up, I'm talking about, nigga, to the point where I'm like, look at Jay Reed, my nigga. We gonna get in, fool. Straight up. Fuck Wack, fuck you too type shit, nigga. Straight up. Then it was like, when I've seen the video, I'm like, oh my God. Jay Reed. Why would he do you like that? I thought he was the best man in the world. This was Papa. I'm like, oh, at first I laughed, like, damn, then I take back, like, that's fucked up. That's when it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. When you're dealing with shit, it's just, you get bit. It's like, fuck with a snake, you're going to get bit.
Right. So let me ask you this, man. Will there ever be a time where you say, you know what, I'm tired of the beef, I'm ready to go to the next level? Because at the end of the day, none of this stuff, like, you know, the content that we do, it's not getting us them big numbers.
Right.
So do you feel like it's worth one day say, you know what, I don't want no beef, y'all keep my name out y'all mouth, I'm gonna keep y'all name out my mouth because I'm on to bigger and better things?
No. If you make listen, I react to everything. So if you make yourself content, I'm gonna react to it. If you want to come in here and talk about Jay Prince, talk about every person in the world, Big U, all this type of stuff, make yourself content, I'm gonna react. I'm gonna say my piece. I'm gonna say how I feel about it. And if, like I said, if you don't want to watch it, don't, you know what I'm saying? I would never be cool Wack. I'm just Q1000. And now it's been a point where I'm not just, I go at the Wack and oh. He make content, you want to be front page news, I do the front page news. I don't do secondary, third, fourth. No, I do the front page. I do the big content. So if you make tiny content, you in Clubhouse talking about people, hey, cool. It don't come across my desk. If it come across my desk, I'm going to do the content.
So basically, everybody is doing content. It's cool for these people to talk about these people.
Right.
So it's just all fair game.
Right.
It's all fair. So this is not nothing to where it's like, I'm about to ruin my life or I'm about to go to jail or anything like that because of this content. And I hope that the other guys look at it like that. I hope that these people say, you know what, let's just keep this WWF. Is it WWF? Is it some party that's really here though? I want to know the real.
I'm saying like this. This WWE, right? But if a nigga run up on me, my nigga, I choose me every time. Just like that. I'm gonna choose me. And this is what it is in life. I'm not gonna ever give a nigga opportunity. Oh yeah, if it's me or you, I'm gonna choose me every time.
Right.
So nigga, you do your thing, have fun with your content, yell sweetie all you want, look in the camera, and stay in Vegas. I don't care. I don't care about you niggas. You know what I'm saying? You could be 42-year-old and still banging rolling 60s at claiming 6-0. Who cares?
Right.
Like.
All right, so what's next for ODM Slim?
Next.
I want to know what the 2025 plans are.
I'm fire. FMW, No Jumper Killer. 2025. That's all day, that's how I'm running. That's what it is. I'm on fire. I'm like, flame on. I can turn it on and off. I'm like,
now, you know I'm kind of jealous, right? I'm kind of jealous because let me tell you something, homie.
Flame on.
Them dudes over there at Community, you got 2 Compton dudes over there.
That's cool.
And they ain't called the big homie over
there.
No,
listen.
So look. How did you even get over there? I want to know what you do to get over
there.
No,
so listen, but we locked in. We've been locked in. Me and AD been locked in since CMAC. You know what I'm saying? Since he was No Jumper. Me and AD been locked in. Me and AD been in different situations, you know what I'm saying? And they've been always straight. You know what I'm saying? Me and AD didn't. Off camera, a lot of stuff that occurred. I kept it solid with AD. Off camera stuff occurred with me. AD kept it solid with me. AD always, you know what I'm saying? It was my setup, all the stuff. AD always, look, we need this, and that. Go get this. I can teach somebody how to put it together. He a phone call away. You know what I'm saying? 80 told me all that. You know what I'm saying? Everything I need. Oh, you know how to do that? All right, for sure. Like I had all that, the equipment for the stuff, like my stream deck, all that stuff. I had that stuff back then. 80 told you get this, get this, get this, get that. So yeah, it has been like that. It was in this time. It's time. I'm tired of like really getting at niggas. I'm like, first of all, I don't beef with no nigga. Let's keep that real. I don't beef with nobody. I get on the internet and I make content. Straight up. I don't beef with no nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, beefing is me going in the streets, putting a mask on, nigga, and trying to come get you. That's beefing.
Right.
I don't beef with no nigga, my nigga. I'm talking my shit. Y'all talk y'all shit. Call me a smoker, big forehead, black as fuck. I take it all. Hello.
Right.
Hi.
That's the thing, man. I just want to see everybody win. I'm trying to interview everybody, not just, you know, the traffic is running right now. So I felt like what not a better time to start calling everybody up, because it ain't no hate love thing with me. Everybody is, I don't look at it like all these dudes is I don't have an enemy on the internet.
Facts.
You hear me?
Yeah, facts. I said facts.
Okay, now, but that's
can you hear?
Yeah, man, that's ODM Slim on the ODM Slim show. He was on Compton Rick Rock TV.
That's what it is. Like I don't be mad at no nigga for fucking with niggas, bro. I never do that. That's not me. Straight up. It's coming in out. They doing a verses. They doing it. It's working. It's good. It's clout work. I'm vibing.
Situation.
I'm loving it. I'm loving the music. I'm loving the vibes. I'm loving stuff that's going on. Jay Reed walk up to me. He introduced himself. I'm Jay Reed with this and that. About how he with the Dutch Nation, how he get stuff going on, and it's loving the music. I'm loving the vibes. Charles for them, right? We get to the student session. People we come in and out. Artists coming in and out. They doing a verses. They doing it. It's working. It's good. It's clout work. I'm in there. I'm vibing. I'm loving it. I'm loving the music. I'm loving the vibes. I'm loving stuff that's going on. Jay Reed walk up to me. He introduced himself. I'm Jay Reed, this and that. About how he with the Dutch Nation, how he trying to get stuff going on and this and that, all this stuff. I'm like, cool, I respect that.
What's it usually?
He take two shots.
2 and 2?
Off the little drink.
It's usually like
and next thing you know, Wack 100 name come up.
Okay.
Wack 100.
You know, because the other brothers, you know, he'll give me a little bit, but ultimately, because I know from past experience, he's gonna roll with you.
People come in, artists coming out, they doing cool.
Well,
I fuck with Wack. He
a whole lot of crazy stuff has happened.
I'm like, oh, you know what?
That's great.
I respect that.
That video outside of
No Joke 100%
was one of the craziest pieces of footage I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'm not mad at it.
Come on.
I haven't ever got.
My last dinner. Has it? That video outside of No Jumper was one of the craziest pieces of footage I've ever seen in my entire life. Come on, Black. Come on, man. Black. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out what happened. Now you see, Black. I'm still trying to figure out what happened. You know when we having these conversations, we're gonna have these conversations. Let's have it. That coming from you, I cannot agree with. Look, because I've seen crazier. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. I've never seen anyone stripped on camera. It's one thing to say. I've never seen anyone stripped on camera. It's the craziest situation you've seen. Yeah. But Black, you yourself has been in a situation. I've been in some situations. So you've been in situations. I've been in situations. This is true. Right? This is true. I mean, I guess, I don't know, from county jail to, I will say I'm probably a little off a little bit, because when I see things, it's like, I understand. You have been through a lot more than I have. Okay? I would never doubt that on any level. Yeah, you know. But from the outside looking in, this video was bananas. So tell me what led up to the whole situation. Because I saw you in the video, but I didn't see you actually involved in any of the fights or anything else like that. Is that right? Yeah, definitely. Well, okay. Because it's like, when I get a call, like when I get there, like when I get somewhere, whoever's with me, you have to be with me. Once I get in, that's it. Right? I'm not opening no doors or nothing, right? So my team was already with me. Adam always has to rush home because he's trying to get home before his daughter goes to sleep. So when Adam leaves, what he do is he hang out 20, 30 minutes, shoot a game of pool, we out. So Adam calls and says, it's 2 people lurking in the back parking lot. Mm-hmm. Right? So it ain't my people, but my other guy had came up there because we had to go to Vegas that night. And he had some people with him, some I didn't know. So I'm like, well, maybe it was some of their people. I'm like, yo, bro, before I send my people out there, maybe it might be your people.
go check on it. So he might have been out there maybe a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes, before my guy tell me it's cool to come out. And when I came out, it wasn't nothing going on. I didn't even notice the other guy on the wall because it was other guys on the wall that I didn't know, right? As I got to the back of my car, they motioned for me to come back there. So when I get back there, I see the guy. I said, okay, I've seen this guy before with some other people, but I don't know him, right?
Mixtape, that's my mixtape, baby. Guarantee. The album gonna come out in the summer.
Okay. Bet.
Niggas hit us up trying to do work with us, talking about how they want to go on retrievals with us. And then when they seen we weren't trying to kick it, now they got all this to say, all that to say. But my brother doing 5 million views in 4 days. These niggas struggling. So of course they, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, instead of black men giving a nigga their props, they gotta hate on you.
Right, right.
Because that's what sell the most. Hate.
Right. So
but these niggas ain't no threats, boy. They better be cool, cause I'll change a nigga address. You hear me?
Hey, but my thing is this here. I wanted to speak on this, but I didn't want it to be messy. You know what I mean? But unless it got messy, fuck them. You know what I mean? I ain't cool with either one of them. But it ain't this. My thing is this here. All this started because the big fella said he saw this man with his own 2 eyes. Grab this man.
Doing some questionable things.
I messy, fuck him. You know what I mean? I ain't cool with either one of them. But it ain't this. My thing is this here. All this started because the big fella said he saw this man with his own 2 eyes. Grab this man, put him in his section.
Doing some questionable things.
So you ready to go to war with another man over another man's sexuality? That's diabolical behavior, man.
That wasn't the case. Wack100 himself said he was paid to do that.
But I'm just saying for him, the initial argument.
And the Stink Team was responsible for that. Now, the Stink Team has always been rolling with some Crip representation in the city, whether it be the 40s, the 100s. They always been around some Cripping in the city, and it's been with that neighborhood car. So already some dudes that was beefing with Inglewood before the Stink Team was formed. Now,
Hey, shout out Rap News Street Politics, man. I've been tapped in for a while. But yeah, I know y'all seen that show with Almighty Suspect and Frosty, right? That's what we getting to.
You know what transpired with Draco at this concert? Inglewood dudes end up getting up with him, and he's no longer here. You know what I'm saying? So that put Ralphie in a position to keep the Stink Team name going. We seen dudes like Money Monk, OTM, and Rebel fall off to the side. We seen dudes like K7 still staying solid with rocking with the Stink Team, man. But man, they got a new recruiting class on the east side and the west side with some dudes, especially from that East Coast card, man. We just seen Day 3, Uchi Boy, and Player Waves from 6 Deuce East Coast all attach themselves recently to the Stink Team. And you know how the East Coast roll, man, whether it's the 6-pack, 7-6, 8-9, 9-7, Q102, them dudes be tightened in on the east side. And we see Player Waves functioning heavily with his East Coast counterparts, as well as G Money DT from West Side rolling 90s. Now, recently, we've seen Player Waves and G Money kind of get into a situation with Drex the Joint and Rowdy Rats.
Doug, I ain't gonna lie. You playing with your life. If you trust me, if it's beef, it ain't no need for discussion. I'm bouncing out, don't need for saying. What he turned around and tried to run him over? It's okay. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Mission. Don't ask me about no.
Now, Drex the Joint is not an actual Sureño gang member. He's from a crew called Southside Jackers, but he grew up in a hood called KPC 13 out in that Anaheim area. But Rowdy Racks is going to be some representation coming out the South Side from Puente 13. Now, the crazy thing is, man, we done seen G Money DT make a record with Drex the Joint. They got a music video and all. So with G Money DT being really tight knit with Player Waves and him performing with Drex the Joint, I'm pretty sure that them dudes all had a mutual situation going on where they was all cool at one point. But it seemed like some personal shit transpired at a Drex the Joint show in LA, and shit clearly went left after that situation. We seen some people talking about Player Waves and his crew may have knocked somebody out.
and somebody from Drex the Joint crew trying to air Playaway shit out with a couple shots in his car. Now, after that, we seen Drex the Joint pull up to Jesse O.
See, that's what they doing. They still, it's crazy, right? Because on one end, you a rapper, you got to be active on social media and kind of like control your narrative a little bit. On the other end, nigga, you putting in people in your business.
In the 9-0s, and in turn, we saw G Money, DT, and Playaways pull up to La Puente in Rowdy Rack's hood, trying to do some block banging out there. Now, I don't know exactly how Rowdy Racks came into play. He was probably at that show with Drex the Joint, and it all just went left. But it's just crazy, you got a bunch of Hispanic rappers, 2 that's on the South Side and 2 Crips. I don't know if it was the gang banging that took it off, or how some South Side rappers may see some other Mexican Crip rappers and may not think they official. I don't know exactly what happened, but either way, the shit went left, man. And like we spoke on when we covered G Money, DT, and Playaways hadn't sat down yet. G Money, DT was doing some time previously as a juvenile, but Playaways hadn't touched the county and he ain't went to the pen yet. So after this situation, he finds himself in the county, on which I presume is some unrelated charges. And it looked like he just got his feet wet with that shit, but he already out now, so it was a little slap on the wrist type shit it looked like. But either way, these dudes are trying to play ball outside. And that's exactly what we said when we talked about these dudes in that last video that was doing.
Hey, one thing about the Stink Team, they gonna get some new members every couple months. It's gonna be some new niggas talking about they Stink Team, boy. You know what I'm saying? I like how he keeping it lit though. Ralphie, you seen on that in the beginning when they was about to squabble, right? At the shit where Draco lost his life, RP, right? Ralphie threw the fake kick. You know what I'm saying? So he a real street.
He did on the Mexican Crips. Now, I don't know why Drex the Joint is kind of putting gang implications on the shit with pulling up to Jesse Owens, because he hasn't fully aligned himself with being from a set. So I think there's some dangerous games, man, to be playing with as somebody that's really not affiliated with this shit. Whether you rolling with these dudes or not, that's cool, but he ain't really stamped it that he was one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I think he out of bounds for pulling up to the 9-0's hood like that and trying to stun in somebody else's section, whether it's a crew or not. But, crews beefing with gangs is really nothing new. But, I think that shit out of bounds because it can get out of hand real fast. And, somebody that also has something to say in this beef, man, and we got to shout him out, Chino the P, man. Free Chino the P. He was also seen beefing with both of these dudes after that situation transpired between Playaways and Drex the Joint. We seen him make a comment basically saying both them dudes is goofy. Drex the Joint was saying Chino was a fan at one point, man, and Playaways said what he said. But again, it's Free Chino the P from Body O Evil, man. We just seen him go down on a crazy high speed where he jumped out and tried to get on foot in Sun Valley 18th Street hood off Lancashire, man. But as we can see, man, the Stink Team is involved in a lot of beef in the city, man. Between
he tried to jump out and get on foot on the heavy shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah.
A lot of rappers and a lot of different hoods in the section. And with Drex the Joint pulling up to the 9-0 Park, it got some attention to some hoovers in the section as well. We seen Young Threat and his homies speak on the situation of them dudes pulling up at Jesse Owens, disrespecting the 9-0s. And this could be, the start of a new alliance in terms of just some rap music and shit. Oh, they all up in their shit. We finna go program with the niggas, understand?
Tell them niggas tap in. We about to go pull up on them niggas right now. We about to go pull up on them right now.
Like I said, I don't think Drex the Joint has aligned itself with no gang banging, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see Young Threat and Drex the Joint on a new record together. Now that Drex the Joint has kind of taken on a beat with Young Threat and Amigos, you know what I'm saying? So that's just something to see. But something that was real controversial a couple years back when Draco was still alive is we seen him take a picture with Treyway, another member from Hoover. And that was something that really started off our channel when we were saying that Draco was kind of doing too much, taking pictures with Treyway, knowing all his homies is from neighborhood cars. So a lot's to be seen about what's going to transpire next between a lot of these dudes that's beefing in the city. But after that situation, what we see...
Yeah, that caused a lot of controversy right there. I seen niggas, it's hella shit like what they was saying behind the picture. They said picture said 1,000 words. So, it was all type of speculation behind the picture. He should be short though, bro. Should be coming home. You know what I'm saying?
And most recently, man, is some of the other members from Stink Team really trying to put pressure on the Stink Team Crip and Inglewood blood beef. we see day 3 pop up with Frosty Chain on Instagram, man.
I'm a sergeant burglaries, my niggas never be the victim. I don't switch lanes and gossip, I'm just lying in the business. I'm not saying I'm a savage, I'ma find a way to get it. Niggas trying to take my life, it's just the life that I'm living. If you ain't trying to catch a hop, then you gon' probably be a victim.
Now, it's a lot of stories circulating as to how he got the chain. We know Frosty be with a lot of feet. You know, he got his hands in a lot of pots when it comes to these bitches, man. So it could have been that. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get involved with too many little pieces, ended up sitting his shit down, and somebody had some sticky fingers and slid it to some niggas from East Coast. But regardless of how it was put down, it's clear that it's Frosty's chain. He's not denying it. And actually, he's trying to push a line on niggas from his hood to go ahead and get to war with the East Coast hoods. And you know, the crazy thing is, this ain't even the first time Frosty got his chain snatched by a stink team member.
So yeah, right. You see, bro, who Chief and Heavily, he was in the video, right? Of course, he's gonna be in the video. Y'all remember that situation like a couple months ago, where I think Frosty and a couple of his partners or whatever had you caught Chief and Heavily and did what they did, right, with that little situation. Of course, you gonna be feeling some type of fucking way. You understand me? And they say we gonna get to what the situation is, what they happen with how niggas got the chain. Somehow Almighty Suspect get the chain. And you know what I mean? Niggas, I noticed that. Nigga Brick had somebody chain too that he ain't take. Like, come on, nigga.
A dude that used to rock with the stink team, Paco, also from East Coast, had his hands on the same chain off of Frosty neck, man, not too long ago.
I don't know who chain this is, nigga. Yeah, come get your shit back, nigga. Y'all know who shit this is. Mr. Snow Gerby. Nigga, we need that bag for it.
You know, we seen Frosty respond by posting another chain, some more jewelry from somebody else that he claimed to be from the stink team, talking about his homies had some get back. Now, I don't know if this situation gonna be the same. I don't know exactly how it's gonna go, but Frosty trying to turn shit up with some gunplay, man. So we see how this turn out. Now, East Coast is by default gonna be an enemy of Inglewood family. Even though they on the east side, man, these dudes still gonna be under the neighborhood car. We got a couple of them under that block.
So niggas took his chain before he get it back. And how you get the fucking chain back intact, nice, look like they cleaned it before they gave it back to him, or only for it to get took again, right? So, well, it didn't get took. They say what happened is he was in there sweet with a broad, right? His toes, you know what I mean? And the nigga, and get this, they say it wasn't a setup. It wasn't a setup, y'all. But the nigga in there sleep with the Bernard, right? After a long day. The other nigga that the Bernard is messing with has a key to the room. Fuck you mean it ain't a setup? You understand me? So he got a key to the room. He slide in there. Apparently he supposed to be just like on some, you know, I don't know, man. It looks like he's in his feelings or whatever. How you about the bitch? And he go up in there, he tripping. Frosty chain is sitting on a dresser or whatever. How you? So he ends up snatching the chain and running and whatever. How you and this, that, and the third. But even like some of these niggas, right? They be acting so fucking street. It's like nigga, and of course nigga don't got bumped every day or whatever, possibly. But some of these niggas talk like it, talk like they keep bumped, talk like they just ready for whatever. You understand me? Only to let a nigga, man. Let's keep it
Crip car, but for the most part, man, these dudes gonna be neighborhood Crips. And as we see with Playboys from 6 Dudes, he real tight with G Money DT, who's from 9-0, a direct enemy of Inglewood family. So I don't think it's nothing but a word with Frosty saying it's up with East Coast. It was already up. And like I said, that mean with all of them, man. So we talking 5'9", the 6-pack 6 Dudes, 6'6", 6'8", 6'9", 7'6", 8'9", 9'7", Q102, 11'8" block, and 190, man. And we seen Frosty kind of call out to his homies behind the walls, talking about it's a green light on all East Coast. Now, I can't say Frosty can, you know, call shots and, you know, reprimand or DP niggas if they don't follow them orders and shit. But like I said, anyways, them dudes already not cool with some niggas from East Coast. So I don't think it's nothing for the dudes to be taken off on East Coast. It's really nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, somebody we also seen floating around this situation, another state team member, Chief and Heavily. When Day 3 dropped that music video showing off the chain, man, we see Chief and Heavily real excited in the background, man. Not too long ago, we seen Frosty and his homies catch Chief and Heavily in the spot, man. Put the paws on dude and had him on the floor. I think they may have stripped him as well. So, you know, this is something that's been brewing for a long time between Frosty and these new Stink Team members. But as we can see, they got get back and got their hands on Frosty shit. So I think this is just the beginning of what's about to transpire between the Inglewood Bloods and the Stink Team, as well as some crib sets around the city. We just seen a lot of bloodshed coming from both of these sides in this little mini war between the Stink Team, crib.
Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, you see they didn't grab you or whatever. Hey, you, I don't know, like nigga, they look like they were, you know, shit was a little spunky. But guess what? I'm trying to hurry up and get to this other part, so we're gonna skip like probably like I think he's gonna get to it, bro. Let's see.
Crips and dudes out of Inglewood. So this could definitely have implications to be heating the city up, man, hotter than it already is. Now, like I said, not necessarily because Frosty said so, but you know how these young dudes is, man. Somebody took the chain and niggas is looking for get back. Now, with Frosty, we didn't see a situation where when he got out and Draco was out, he was popping it. He ended up getting shot, and his homie ended up getting killed, man. So, you know, he been treading lightly since then. He's still been outside pushing the feet and shit like that, but he been kind of treading lightly a little bit ever since that situation. He's starting to get his shit back now, but I think he still needs to keep his head on the swivel and move smart because shit was moving fast a couple years ago when he got hit. Now, somebody else that we seen speak on this situation who I feel like really ain't got no business speaking on this situation was Frosty, old homie, Almighty Suspect. Now, Almighty Suspect gangbanging career gets an F regardless of anything, man. This nigga failed out in this gangbanging shit. So I don't know why, you know, I think it's just his personal vendetta with Frosty, but he should leave this one aside because the gangbangers is out on this one. But Suspect, man, just a backstory on this dude's situation. He was hanging with niggas from BPS and got...
He gave that nigga an F. So, yeah, so Almighty Suspect, right? Remember how I was telling you he got the chain? They say he paid $2,500 to rock that. So we got an update. Almighty say he ain't pay for the chain. He pull up to their section, the people who confiscated the chain, and they gave him the chain or whatever. And he say he ain't giving it back.
Put off BPS, man. Niggas whooped his feet over there in the jungles and put him off. Then he ran over to Frosty Enemigos, the 9-0s, man. We seen him with Chico from 90s. He started hanging with dudes from the Enemigo side. And that's already flagrant as fuck for Suspect to have done that. Number one, getting put off. All right, I don't know what he did, but we do got some sputter on the nigga name. But to go to the Enemigo section and be hanging with them and laughing at your old homies and shit on the other side, that shit weird shit. That's why I say he shouldn't even be involved in speaking on nothing that's going on between some gang members. And you know, Frosty and Almighty B picked up a little bit over the past year. You know what I'm saying? The little situation that happened between them a couple years back has kind of been revived. We seen Suspect dropping a diss record, going at Frosty.
Like, damn, is that right? So they say they put him off BPS, huh? And then, okay, this shit crazy. Get that nigga F though.
I don't think that means nothing again. Like I said, with Suspect, I think he got to step aside with mixing himself in between this gangbanging shit. You know, he had made a statement talking about he got put off BPS because he was hanging with his cousin. Go get the cable.
Hey, you know what, bro? I'm done with this. Shout out Rap News Street Politics. Maybe y'all go tap into his channel. Y'all get a chance. He got hella good shit. I'm gonna tap more into his shit too, cause there's a couple niggas report cards I want to look into. Yeah, they gonna be popping it. But yeah, so you see what happened? It's been the niggas Frosty chain going on a tour. He won't smoke behind it. Apparently, it's crazy. But he said he slowed down. Frost don't seem that slowed down that much. That beating the police give me didn't slow me down a bit. But he didn't even slow down the day it happened. He was in the hospital tripping, trying to walk home and hell shit. He's turned. So I mean, that's what will keep his charisma and his spunk up. And I respect that. I respect he pushing, he ambitious, he got good music. Go tap into Frosty music, nigga. He got some shit. He got some shit up under his belt. All is everybody who was mentioning this shit, Playrways, this, that, all of them. Go check that shit out, man. It's worth it. But yeah, we on to the next one. So yo, keep playing with that paper, huh? You need that yaper, need it now and not later.
On some clout chasing stuff because then I feel like you antagonizes in a situation. You got a bag and everything strapped up with a jacket over it and stuff like that, and a hoodie over your head and stuff. Bro, you think? Come on.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, the reason why
I play when I'm seeing life lessons.
Right.
Yeah, I'm seeing life lessons. Draco the ruler, a real stand-up dude. You see what happened to him, right? He died. We could go so and so and so and so with Mo3, everybody. They like, bro, if you get caught lacking or somebody coming to play with you and stuff like that, I'm not giving nobody no upper hand.
That was the
And
reason I
people
wanted
have
to
to
get
really
that out.
understand you got to stand no business. Yeah, so people die for playing it. People die for taking things and being relaxed. I'm not gonna be relaxed. I'm gonna be walking around like somebody's gonna do something to me, or I'm gonna be tiptoeing on eggshells because I know what's gonna happen. I'm not the type of person that's gonna like, okay, if I feel a quiver in my heart, if something I feel it in my stomach, I'm gonna do something to you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
let's
right.
don't even get on that different timing, that different energy. So it's like, bro, if you're gonna approach me the correct way. Don't approach me on some clout chasing stuff because then I feel like you antagonizing some gang stuff that if we both men and you know where I'm from and I know where you from, those words should never be said. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
So when
okay.
you cross the line by saying something and not coming at me as a man, because when I introduce myself or I speak to somebody, I'm saying, "Hey, King, hey, this," I'm speaking endurance into people. But when people take my kindness for weakness, then I'm gonna attack. I'm not the person that's gonna turn my cheek. I haven't reached that point in my life. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. So is it fair to say, if I'm not mistaken, is that called set tripping? Was he like set tripping?
Yeah, you could say it's set tripping because you don't supposed to say certain things. I don't care if I know my homies and they from a different hood for 10 years, 15 years, bro. Just don't say that to me because now there's out of respect, you don't respect me now. You get what I'm saying? Because if you
Right,
did
right.
respect me, that should never come out your mouth.
Right, right.
So
Okay,
so when that happened, no, go ahead.
okay. So now, from what I've seen on the show the brother was on, I can't remember the show, but I guess he was saying that you guys told him to come up there. You guys text him. Is that true? Did you
Yeah. So listen, if he got that proof or that evidence that we texted him and told him to come up here, then he needs to put it out. That's simple. There's no point for us to keep going back and forth with him.
ESPN. All right, here we go. The mighty return of Wack 100 on Vlad TV.
Yeah, man, this is the first time it's been like this in here, bro.
What do you mean?
You're outnumbered.
I'm outnumbered? How so?
3 brothers to 1.
Okay. What's it usually?
2 and 2.
2 and 2?
Yeah, what? Nah, it's usually like 2.75.
Okay. Now it's 3 to 1.
Because the other brothers, he'll give me a little bit.
But he couldn't clear it up in the public eye. It wasn't. This man, Dogface, was talking behind Wack back, but he couldn't clear it up in the public eye. It wasn't my fight. I ain't got no dog in the fight. Well, my dog is always Big Whoop, but blood came from my head. The old man was tweaking. He called me Mr. No Cash Rules in his title. But I guess he don't know me. I am the intellectual street YouTuber coming straight from the trap. Globes in the chat. Let's see how this went for him. Now, let's get straight to it. Exposures. Mr. Dogface, OG Dog from Pontiac, but I guess he represents Detroit, had a thumbnail about R&B and Wack, and some about him sticking his fingers up Wack's rear end. Pause. So Wack is addressing whatever they talked about on the phone, because you said it in public. Then make the apology known in public. Is that such a big deal?
I agree with that. I've never said anything about. I didn't know Wack was married. I don't follow Wack that close. You got her. The videos is up. What? I mentioned her name? Yeah. Go find it. Pull it up right now. Why I mentioned her? I don't even know Wack was married. I don't even know. I didn't even know Wack was married. I don't know who your wife is. Go find the video.
Pull it up. The Queen R&B.
Fine shit, but I bet you take that shit down, though.
Hold on. Find the video where I mentioned her name. And so to answer your question, why am I here right now?
Hey, lower your tone, bro.
Lower my tone. Lower my tone. What do you mean lower my tone? The question was asked.
Hey, and I respect Big Whoop, the moderator, big homie. It is what it is. Yeah, all right. Him and the Dogface can have a conversation. But you're the only one on here super piped up. Had a conversation, brother. This ain't Clubhouse. Lower your tone. You grown, I'm grown. You don't know me. I damn sure don't know you. Calm down. I ain't yelling at you because I'm damn sure not about to yell at the screen. So refrain from yelling at me. Lower your tone, dog.
To me, why am I pushing peace? I'm here having a general conversation about general things that affect Black people across the board from New York to Seattle. That's why I'm here.
All right, so yeah, that was Bush speaking out of turn, but he should let him know. I ain't see the video, but I'm on the 100 side, so we stepping.
Okay, look, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Listen, hold on. Appreciate it.
We got to learn to have conversation, bro.
That's exactly what we're doing. So what we're doing right here now is tell, hey, his name is Bush. Hey, Bush, tell them, anybody, to pull a video where I said anything about Wack's wife.
Okay, so look. Remember what he just said. Remember what he just said. Remember what he just said. Tell anybody to pull the video up where he talked about Wack's wife. Let's timestamp this. 2:01 and 6 seconds. The dog face said it clearly, y'all. Right, Global Gang?
I don't even know Wack was married.
We might got you fucked up. I don't know.
Ain't no mic. Ain't no mic.
Hold on.
Ain't no mic.
Let me ask.
This was uploaded on Ugly Money TV podcast, not Dogface TV. Let us know if you heard Dogface speak about Wack 100 wife.
So not too long ago, apparently you and Wack tapped in on Clubhouse, right?
Wack a beat.
All right, there we go.
Wack a
Why do you why do you hate Wack?
I don't hate.
Give us the whole. Well, give us the breakdown.
I don't, so listen, when Wack makes observations about the people that he talks about, those are observations based on behavior that he sees them displaying, good, bad, or ugly. Okay. My observation, in my opinion, Wack is based on Wack being a nigga doing and playing favoritism. That's my observation. Wack the kind of who will call somebody a rat. He'll call Jim Jones a rat. When he cool with QCP. How's that possible? Wack 100 call a rat, but then you see him running with 6'9". What tip you on? It's called selective gangsterism. You'll call him a rat who you ain't cool with, but I'm cool with or got some business dealings with. They ain't no rat, but they did same type of rat ass type. They ain't no real. Wack ain't no real nigga here.
So you and Wack have never met or like had a...
I'll spit Wack face, Wack a hoe.
Like all they do is get two of them is on stage.
What you showing it?
Let's see, right there. Timestamp 2:03 and 31 seconds. Who finds the picture with the dog face, Wack 100 and R&B with the dog face in big letters? That is your thumbnail. That is your thumbnail. That is your thumbnail. Your caption. You posted that. Didn't you say tell somebody to pull it up? Well, cash, $ for the S, pull it up. Now watch this bald-head fool reaction.
On that phone, hold on, stop right free fast. What you showing that phone?
Yeah, it was 12, 15, exactly. If I'm not mistaken.
You see something. Now you see now. You done fucked up. You know that. I see what I'm saying. I thought. That's what I'm saying. That you done fucked up now. You know that, don't you?
I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't see it, so what you talking about then? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see it. And
why you speaking though then, punk ass nigga?
What's it again? Yes. He's speaking about what somebody else said. Pull the video.
Because I ain't see it. I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't see it. So you ain't see it. You ain't gonna lie. So what the why are you not being quiet? See ass goofy Gomer Powell looking ass nigga. Little fragile, little monster, baby guy Zuki looking ass nigga. Man with titties ass nigga.
What type of dog is this, Wack?
Yeah. What kind of dog is this, nigga?
What fucking type of dog is this?
Oh, lap dog.
Watch this again. Watch this. Yes. He's speaking about what somebody else said. Pull the video.
Because I ain't see it. I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't see it, so what you talking about then?
You may get a little excited when you shop at Burlington.
What's one of the most, interesting topics or like one of your most viral topics that, you've hit on that kind of blew up for you?
Well, the Wack 100, the Puffy, them two things that kind of went viral for me. Besides the old lady that died, remember, but anyway, the old lady that died, she was funny to me, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, though, the Wack 100 and like the Puffy thing.
What you end up saying about Wack?
Wack is Wack, man. He a character. Like, you know, Wack ain't really to be took seriously. You know what I'm saying? He a character. You see that now. Like, he keep a lot of stuff going. And to me, it's like, when I found out about big homie CeCe that Wack was paid to go against dog, I heard that from a few different people that they said that wack100 actually was paid to go in on this boy because he was making so much noise. But what happened was he went in on these niggas not knowing who they were. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, they fake, they this, they that. But then when them people caught him, like, no, these real niggas with a long hand that'll reach out and touch your ass, that's when he backtracked that shit. You know, you see he don't say shit else about him. No, you know, he had that one little rant about him. Like, you know, wack100 will stay on anything that's gonna get him some views. But with these niggas, he knew they was serious, so he backed up off of them. And that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Wack100 is just it's a lot of what you call it, the stage type of guys here that they put him here to kind of fuck over black people. You know, that's what I think. You know, I think that a lot of these guys are put here just to destroy niggas.
You think wack100 is like a cancer?
Definitely. What else is he? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know him personally, so I don't. But the thing is, like, the shit that he do is like he jump into a character. Everybody gay, right? Everybody got to be gay, or everybody a rat. Like, goddamn, even niggas with good names who try to destroy their names, like Meech come home. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got their opinion on that, whatever. But that's all he talk about. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing never good on Wack behind it. You know what I'm saying? Then he want to fight everybody, never fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all weak, you know? And that's what, yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, wack100 is a cancer for sure. 100.
All right, so let me ask you a question, just to kind of play a little advocate, right? Wack100 is somebody that pulled different subjects, and like you say, he'll stay on that topic, he'll stay on that subject. He's very opinionated about these different subjects. In Detroit, we also got Dogface,
right,
that does some of the similar, you know, things in terms of content.
Right.
What's your perspective, you know, from that? Like, even when you know, see Dogface, you know, maybe going out.
It's the biggest deal. Breakfast. Getting me. Yeah, man. Big homie CeCe, they say he got paid to get targeted by wack100, man. They trying to say he got paid when he was coming at him about the Busta Rhymes. That's crazy.
Questionable things.
So you ready to go to war with another man over another man's sexuality? That's diabolical behavior, man.
That wasn't the case. Wack100 himself said he was paid to do that.
But I'm just saying, for him, the initial argument. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I know, but I'm saying the initial argument, the reason wack100 said anything to big homie CeCe is because he was paid to do so.
Damn, okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So now the shit get crazy now, because I thought it was just all because of that, and it just kept going on. So once he figured out he was paid, how the fuck did they keep on trying to beef with or keep shit up or trying to expose or whatever they're doing? I'm not understanding that part.
Because they chasing Jason.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
They chasing Jason. They don't even know it.
Okay.
Ain't no thing though. Ain't no thing at all. Motherfucker gonna get up. They gonna get up. If he say he hunting us, all right. So if he hunting me, he gonna get up with me, and if his ass run up, it's over with. His ass gonna wake up playing spades with Tupac. That's as simple as that. Ain't nothing to talk about. I ain't finna play with him. I don't give a fuck about all they crash outs. I'm popping all y'all ass. Y'all niggas want to talk about shoot the fade. Nigga, I'm the big dude gobber, nigga. That fade shit, that shit fighting and all that scratching and all that horse playing, nigga, I was doing that in high school, nigga. Y'all niggas deal with 115s out there in Cali. I deal with 187s. You hear me? Oh, bro, so go ahead. Go with your move. You see me do what you gonna do.
Man, shit. Yeah. That
ain't no thing to me.
I already know it. Like I said, I already know it. It's some people you can tell. They don't give a fuck.
These niggas don't want no problem with me, man.
Yeah. See, reason why I can see it in your eyes, I got a brother like you. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker don't play no games. You know what I mean? He stayed. He the true definition of TTG, trained to go.
That's my mixtape. The album gonna come out in the summer.
Okay. I'll be waiting on it.
Niggas hit us up trying to do work with us, talking about how they want to go on retrievals with us. And then when they seen we wasn't trying to kick it, now they got all this to say, all that to say. But my brother doing 5 million views in 4 days. These niggas struggling. So of course they, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, instead of black men giving a nigga they props, they gotta hate on you.
Right.
Because that's what sell the most. Hate.
Right. So
but these niggas ain't no threats, boy. They better be cool, cause I'll change a nigga address. You hear me?
Hey, but my thing is this here. I wanted to speak on this, but I didn't want it to be messy. You know what I mean? But unless the guy messy, fuck him. You know what I mean? I ain't cool with either one of them. But it ain't this. My thing is this here. All this started because the big fella said he saw this man with his own 2 eyes. Grab this man, put him in his section.
Doing some questionable things.
I messy, fuck him. You know what I mean? I ain't cool with either one of them. But it ain't this. My thing is this here. All this started because the big fella said he saw this man with his own 2 eyes. Grab this man, put him in his section.
Doing some questionable things.
So you ready to go to war with another man over another man's sexuality? That's diabolical behavior, man.
That wasn't the case. Wack100 himself said he was paid to do that.
But I'm just saying for him, the initial argument.
Who your homie? My homie, big homie CeCe. Who was that? I don't know him. Yeah, get your scary ass off the strip.
I was like,
nigga scary, man. See what it was the nigga didn't know. He don't know how I got his number. He wasn't prepared for that. He was riding around la-di-da-di-da, living his beautiful life. And I came through his main line, and he don't know how I got his line because he got a million numbers. He don't know how I got the main one. And then when I came through, I got right on his bumper. So he ain't had time. If he'd have known I was gonna call, he would have been there to put that character mode on. You feel me? That creative player mode. Mm-hmm. So when I got up on him, I got the chop on his ass. Yeah, come here. And so he ain't in mode. He ducking this shit. He don't want no problems. He nice as hell. That nigga nice as hell, bro.
Man, I was wondering.
Them niggas chasing him, man. What it is, man, this is what it is, bro. My brother is the littest nigga on the internet. So you gonna see mixtape. That's my mixtape, baby. The album gonna come out in the summer.
Okay. I'll be waiting on it. We'll be waiting on the show. So
what we on?
So you got any exclusive stories you want to tell? Dang, you ain't told nobody? You want to fuck the internet up tonight, or we want to chill? I don't know if you want to talk about that one shit, man. If you do, we can. I don't know if you want to talk about that shit. If not, we ain't got to, bro. I ain't really tripping, bro.
It really ain't nothing to talk. They the corn man, folks. They some corn mans. They the police.
Man, cause I see some shit they trying to say CeCe the police. I'm like, man, bro.
Listen, man, we security guards. We be around law enforcement. Yes, that's true. But they are actual feds. Like, bro, they trying to get a nigga booked. They trying to get a nigga wrapped. Ooh, no, some goofies. They some corn mans, folks. You seen when I called wack100? He said he ain't even know big homie CeCe. He ducked this shit.
Hey,
Luce Cannon, a grown ass goofy.
Man, hey, I remember I left that comment under the thing, and I was like, man, I think I know what he said when you had posted it with the sound off, and I commented on it. I was like, man, I think I know what he said. And
what you think I said?
Now I was like, man, you asked that motherfucker, what's up? Why he talking crazy like that? And the face that he made was like, what you talking about?
Questionable things.
So you ready to go to war with another man over another man's sexuality? That's diabolical behavior, man.
That wasn't the case. Wack100 himself said he was paid to do that.
But I'm just saying for him the initial argument. Know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
but
I know, but I'm saying the initial argument, the reason Wack 100 said anything to Big Homie CeCe is because he was paid to do so.
Damn. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell
you. So now the shit get crazy now because I thought it was just all because of that, and it just kept going on. So once he figured out he was paid, how the fuck did they keep on trying to beef with or keep shit up or trying to expose or whatever they doing? I'm not understanding that part.
Because they chasing Jason.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
They chasing Jason. They don't even know it.
Okay.
Ain't no thing though. No, ain't no thing at all. Motherfucker gonna get up. They gonna get up. If he say he hunting us, all right. So if he hunting me, he gonna get up with me, and if his ass run up, it's over with. His ass gonna wake up playing spades with Tupac. That's as simple as that. Ain't nothing to talk about. I ain't finna play with him. I don't give a fuck about all they crash outs. I'm popping all y'all ass. Y'all niggas want to talk about shoot the fade. Nigga, I'm the big dude gobber, nigga. That fade shit, that shit fighting and all that scratching and all that horse playing, nigga, I was doing that in high school, nigga. Y'all niggas deal with 115s out there in Cali. I deal with 187s. You hear me? Oh, bro, so go ahead. Go with your move. You see me do what you gonna do.
Man, shit. Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't no thing to me.
I already know it. Like I said, I
already
know it. It's some people you can tell. They don't give a fuck.
These niggas don't want no problem with me, gang.
Yeah. Reason why I can see it in your eyes, I got a brother like you. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker don't play no games. You know what I mean? He stayed. He the true definition of TTG, trained to go.
Uncensored street, all these different platforms I've been on or dealt with or whatever, all of that shit started from me dropping that type of game. And me, I literally, to get my first 1,000 subscribers, I literally touched 2,000 people's phones, hit the subscribe button on there. Some people unsubscribed immediately because I would go, you know what I'm saying? Some of these people was my loved ones too. Family. They unsubscribed immediately. What? I don't hate them for that shit. I do got a list though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put a tariff on their ass. Not a tariff, not on the Donald Trump tip. What? I'm a Trump. Yeah, I voted for that nigga. Oh man, we about to get into that. Yeah, man, I'm so sincere. Like, look, man, I just told you I didn't have to evict people out of houses, bro. What's going on? All my baby mamas needed a raise. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in this economy is shitty, bro. You know what I'm saying? I paid an extra 10% on the money I made on paper. I had to pay an extra 10% in taxes on everything I made over $80,000, bro. I can't write off my child support unless. Talk about that. If you don't care to talk about that, that's fine. Some fucked up rules here. So just to move into some of the recents, we ain't got to delve super deep into it. But you know, let's talk about the big CeCe thing. If you care to talk about that. If you don't care to talk about that, that's fine. This one of them funny things. I'd rather not talk about it, but I realize I kind of do need to say something. Like, if I'm on your platform, right? If I leave here and one of your people go dissing me, saying all kind of horrible shit, somebody that's also on your platform regularly, like immediately after, does that make you look away or not? You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, let's start here. Trap did that video. He said what he said. I didn't see it. Me and Trap was supposed to hook up downtown that night, but he was fried. Let's rewind this though, for people to fully understand. So, who was Big CeCe first? Big CeCe is, he kind of keep getting the tag of a celebrity bodyguard, but he's not a celebrity bodyguard. He bodyguard people that may not exactly be celebrities. You know what I'm saying? That might be around celebrities. You know what I'm saying? He bodyguarding wives, girlfriends, models, people like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we discussed in our interview, but people didn't listen. I'm glad you asked that question. people didn't really listen to the interview. They just looked at me interviewing him and got to dissing him, you know what I'm saying, or had an opinion without listening, but I damn sure asked him that question. So by him by him bodyguarding baby mamas, ex-wives, and things of these basketball players, and he's developed a reputation of service and discretion in these areas. So that's how he keeps his customer base, you know what I'm saying? And he discussed all these things to me in our interview because I was curious as well. So, and when me and him interviewed, then somebody else that's on my platform regularly goes out and calls him out of his name, a bunch of shit that we ain't about to repeat here. Now, it looks away. So when he did this, he tagged CeCe in the video. Now, you know, like I know, when you at somebody or you hashtag them, they get an alert. I don't have to tell somebody you did that. And I'm not watching everybody else's channel anyway. As you see, I put out more content than everybody. I'm running my own channel. So CeCe had DM'd him trying to get his number. CeCe was in the comments trying to get his number. CeCe was reaching out to people from the neighborhood Dog is from trying to get in contact. This all before Wano get a call. You see this phone right here, bro? This bitch is broken. If you press down on it, the screen turn off. But my contract about to be over and I'm buying phones outright, but I'm gonna stay with the company. Whatever, you get where I'm going with this. So I'm not swapping this bitch out. I got 1 more month to go. When I cut the phone on, CeCe had called me about 2 or 3 times already. He asked me, did I know the dude? I'm like, yeah, he a YouTube. You know, but he was drunk last night. We were supposed to hook up. Now, don't nobody know. I ain't met none of these niggas in person. I know them through YouTube. They know me through my actions on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I fucks with everybody. I'm a cool ass nigga. But that don't, just because I fucks with everybody don't mean I gotta fucks with everybody. I could love you from across the street. Let's get that clear. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not no hater.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is back. We're in London! And this season will shake the A's kingdom.
I declined the thing that you produced. I got more streams than you.
We can battle it out.
You can't even look me in these eyes.
It's Wano, man. Smurman TV. I'll just give y'all a little insight. That big Dugar. Big Dugar.CC, man. He did it for show, TV, interview about the wack100&Luce Cannon, about a whole bunch of other stuff. About his new music coming out. Now I got Wano on here talking about the dog face situation, big homie CeCe situation. Finish playing that. Then I'm probably in a live after I play that.
CeCe like, dog, you know this nigga? I'm like, yeah, he a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? He like, dog, this nigga done called me all kind of names. He even dissing you, whoop-de-whoop-de. I'm like, what? Like, man, get out of here. You know, I know him like that. I don't know him like that, but you know. And he like, well, give me his number. I'm like, hold on. That's not proper decorum. And then CeCe told me, like, he had tried to get with him in the comments. He had DM'd him. He wouldn't return. Now, I go look at the comments. Blue seen it, and he put laughing emojis underneath it, which is what he does. I don't know. That's just something he does. So you could have got with him right there. You could have got with him in your DMs, but you didn't. So I'm looking at it like, obviously, you either not trying to talk to this nigga or you on some funny shit. So I call him. Blue, what's going on? I ain't seen this video. CeCe called me. Blue with his homeboy, or Blue got his homeboy on 3-way. He conferenced me in. His homeboy, Blue, still drunk from 2 days ago. He had a death in the family or some shit like that. Now, I conversed with him over the past 2 days, so I know he folded. Well, get a nigga my number, this, that, or whatever, and he's saying it in an antagonizing way. And his homie, who has been left out of this story for whatever reason, because everybody care about how they look to certain people instead of what's right. Now, I never wanted to come out and make it like nobody's real or fake or none of that shit. That's why I haven't really said something. I responded to people without using their names, just so you know, like, but that shit ain't worth my time and energy, to be honest with you, because I'm going to stand on what I did, right or wrong. I'm going to stand on these 10. Anyway, Blue man, like, dog, it do sound like you diss Wano. you called this nigga a sissy, you did this, that, or whatever. So, and Blue like, I did that. Well, I ain't mean to do that. And Blue was still folded. I'm like, dog, it's like 11, 12 o'clock. I'm like, dog, get you a stand back, get your shit together, get you some food, man, and I'm going to call you back. I'm going to see what he want to do. Since the disrespect had, like we was talking about before the cameras, the disrespect had taken place on a public platform. CeCe understood where he was coming from, but he said everybody got the right to have an opinion. But when we get to disrespect, that's something different, which I understand. And the disrespect had happened publicly. You know what I'm saying? So Blue had made it known that he was willing to apologize for that. But CeCe like, man, this kind of got to go down publicly, and it should go down on your platform because he dished your platform. Blue Man was saying the same thing because he like, dog, you dished your mans. I, in turn, mind you, never heard this video. Right. So when we get on the shit, it start off good, but then all type of things started to happen, and Blue was still drunk. So I was never going to put that shit out. At the end of the video, you could see Blue asking me to put it out, telling me to put it out. I held that video for 2 or 3 days till Blue sobered up. He called me, told me put it out. That video was 2 hours long. I edited it down to like 20 or 30 minutes. It was all type of embarrassing shit in that video that I cut out. If it was about me going viral, I could have left all type of shit in there. If it was about me trying to make somebody look bad, I could have left all type of shit in there. But it wasn't about that. It was about them, because I did my best to edit it because I had to cut out so much shit, and I'm not a fucking editor.
You did a hell of a job, because I ain't gonna lie. With me looking at it, I didn't see that. Like, I didn't see, like, it looked smooth. Like, the continuity of it, it looked like that was the full video. I don't know.
Like right now, niggas talking shit or whatever, I could drop the whole video, the whole hour and some change, you know what I'm saying? If that's how I felt. But I'm not about that. I don't need this shit. I already got a rep. I already got a face card. I'm good. I get the same amount of respect with $10 that I get with 100,000. I'm me. I've been me. So like, what I had to come to realize is a lot of people ain't them, and they need all these false representations. They need all this bullshit. I ain't got no problem looking bad. You know what I'm saying? I've had a bad dick report before. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas, they on their Fred Williamson. I gotta fuck every girl, win every fight, and live at the end of the movie, even though I ain't do it right. Nigga, that shit ain't realistic. Now, he willing to apologize to CeCe and say he did it wrong, but he not willing to tell them niggas that some of that shit was his idea to put it out. And then, how you allow somebody else to tell you you was done wrong is some shit you asked me to do, bro. And then it's all, like in this interview, it's all kind of other things I can say, but I'm not even to further cement my point. But I'll submit my point to you privately, so you just understand where I'm coming from. But I'm not going to do that to him publicly. I want all them niggas to win. And then, quite truth be told, a couple other motherfuckers had ulterior motives against me anyway, which I had already, I was already picked up on that. And then people violate rules that they lay down just because they feel away. This goes back to the conversation we was having earlier. Like, it's not on me to make sure somebody keep their own moral compass. But when you be laid down what you feel like a moral compass is, and then you violate that, then what can I say?
What do you think some of the discrepancies was in terms of the criticism that came down on you? Like, what was some of those, like some of the things that you feel like, do you see anything? Like, okay, I understand, I don't feel like it should have been handled that way, but I can see.
As compared to who? Like, see, that's where it get funny at. As compared to who? That ain't no different than people saying, oh, it's wrong to expose people, but you sit on your channel and talk about people's business. Whatever goes on in Wano's world as far as outsiders, people bring it to me. Like, I'm not sharing my private conversation. I'm not talking about the ladies who's having sex with who. I'm not doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Even my interview with CeCe, he was willing to talk about all type of stuff. We didn't do that. We talked about him. You know what I'm saying? That's what my platform about. I'm not with the salaciousness. I can sit there and talk about, I could tell you all my drug stories if I wanted to. It's so many things I can bring bitches through and be naked. It's so many things I could do. Like but that ain't what's going on here. I don't understand why people look past 4 years of content because they feel away today. What is you my girlfriend, you my baby mama now? You gonna look past everything I've been doing because you feel away today? So who I am, who I've been for all this time don't mean shit because you feel away today. And then truth be told, like all that shit was about free content. CeCe a big name, you ask me.
No, he is. He definitely been moving around on a lot of major platforms and, telling his stories of, things in the industry that he's seen. So to be a part of that as content is, yeah.
So the way I see it is a couple of motherfuckers backstabbed their man for content and it wasn't me. I didn't put nobody's personal business out there. I didn't speak disparagingly about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Blue asked me to put that shit out. CeCe told me to put that shit out. I got CeCe waited. CeCe wanted that shit to come out right then. CeCe, I stood on, dog. Now me and this nigga just building a relationship. And he was disrespected. And that video didn't come down immediately. I stood on that with CeCe for a couple of days till this nigga Blue sobered up. Like, what is niggas talking about? Like, life is not about how you feel about me. It's about what action I took. And if you got my number and we got a rapport and you feel like I did something wrong, why you ain't call me? Why you got to come together with other people and talk about what y'all feel like I did behind my back when me and you supposed to be cool? Because if you OG status and I did something wrong, like by all means, that's what you here for. Nigga. And then like, nigga, Wano, I don't like that. This look like that, and that. And I could either stand on it or I could take it in. But either way, you gonna get that respect, but you don't even extend me that. And then the whole, we all gonna come together and shoot at this nigga like, oh, okay. But what I'm not about to do is waste my time talking about a nigga saying his name. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it is, then that's what it is. I didn't ask to come to a party. I was invited. You know what I'm saying? Nah, motherfuckers wanted my motion or wanted whatever, like, that's cool. The funny thing is, I don't know what you did in your life, but I've been a drug dealer. The shit that people robbed me for or took from me like off the table is shit I would have gave them anyway. And that's the same thing with this situation. You notice I don't feel away. I'm not going to go put 2 and 3 hours into talking about a nigga or looking through interviews so I can get a gotcha moment because they there. Nobody is the person. I really am who I say I am on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me playing tough. I really did read them books. I really am all about business and money. You know what I'm saying? I really do try my best with this landlord shit, which I feel like was a bad business to get into. You know what I'm saying?
You said you done had to evict a couple people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I mean, and it's like, if your life is what you want it to be, like, why you worried about me, man? And then, like, why we got to do all that? It's a million things that people is doing is wrong. Some of these people that say I'm wrong, they sit up there and do shit that's foul the whole day. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say Fleece Johnson is foul, but you hanging with a dude that say he stick his fingers in niggas' asses. So it's like, what are we talking about here? Like, you a hypocrite, bro. Now, I don't have no dog in the fight. I don't, I do work, but I don't fuck with transmissions. You know what I'm saying? I'm no mechanic here. So, but if that's what it is, then that's what it is. You can't 110 tell me that this dude is wrong, but you cool with that dude saying the same shit. That's some kind of slight pussyism or hypocrisy or whatever you want to call it. But then you want to tell me, you know what I'm saying? And go ahead. And I'm so casually articulate. Sometimes I'll be dissing people and they take it as a compliment. Because let's be clear. This earth we stand on is 360 degrees, right? So to be straight up and down, you would have to be 180 degrees, right? So when I call you 90 degrees, that means you're a quarter order. But you so busy sucking your socks, you put me dissing you in your clip.
TJ.
It's time to activate. Let's go.
You know what's smart? Treating yourself without cheating your goals. Eat smart with Factor.
But, and this is what I'm saying, nobody's going to challenge me for growth. It ain't like, oh, you beat me in the spelling bee, I'm going to beat you in the word challenge. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. You want to take me down to Neanderthal activity. And to me, it's all whole shit. I done been shot. I done killed before. They don't know or respect that because they ain't never done that. They don't know where it leads. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I know how that feels. I know how it feels for life to be lost and you to feel like it was over some bullshit. I know how it feels to have how, you know what I'm saying? That's not nothing to play with. But since you ain't never did that, you feel like that's something to just say casually. All these 40, 50-year-old niggas ready to cash out. Why? You don't love your life?
If we can, just you said you've been shot.
Oh, most definitely.
If you can could you elaborate on that a little bit, as much as you can? If not, it's cool.
No, it's cool, cause let's go and get this out the way. Like I was telling you, my coolness is unsettling to people, especially people that's taller than me. You know what I'm saying? Slight situation, somebody was I just like this landlord shit. You know what I'm saying? My thing was to have, so whatever. Me and my lady, we cop a crib, like a starter house. You know what I'm saying? The reason we got the crib is because for the price it was, from hell. Long story short, he over disrespected. You know what I'm saying? So when I peeped that is real, I offer him the fisticuffs. He don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, you stay over there. He called the police on me after the offer for the fisticuffs. The police get there, they tell me to run down with this dude. He been harassing the women that stayed in that house, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Basically tell me there's nothing I can do until he do something. I'm on my own. You know what I'm saying? How much of this story I want in and out? This is the one life loss situation I'm willing to discuss on camera. But nonetheless, I didn't necessarily want to kill this dude, but I knew something was going to have to be did because the amount of disrespect he was levying on my lady and the kids was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And she would have all my kids that she just wanted to have them all or whatever. So I'm bagging into the driveway. Sounds banging because I know, he come out. He got the flyest 12 gauge I ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? The bitch had I think it might have been a hunting rifle, not a hunting rifle, but it was for sure a 12 gauge, but it just had markers on it. It was beautiful. He cutting across his grass. Now, my coolness here, I'm taking this serious, but I'm not taking this serious. And it's like, oh, I'm just about to run this nigga over. Now, I got the 5 right here, but I don't necessarily want to kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He goes to walk across the car. I hit it to hit him. The sensors on the car wouldn't let me run this nigga over. I didn't know I had them safety features. I never been in that situation. The safety features prevented me from doing a couple of things in that moment. He get off 3 shots with the shotgun. You know what I'm saying? I had to get out the car, and it's a shootout at the OK Corral. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here, he not. You know what I'm saying? Now, my thing to that is, it's easy to be like pull up or pop out or you know what I'm saying? But when you think you got the ups, but what you gonna do if somebody shoot back, fight back, talk back? What you do then? What you do if they shoot first? And see, some of these guys, they talk that shit. They put themselves in these situations. They want to antagonize people, but they don't consider these things. You know what I'm saying? None of this is worth it. And for what? You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, and sometimes you get into it with these people and they got a death wish. He wanted that. He has shit going on in his life for real, for real. He's a 50-year-old man living in his mama's house still. No kids. You know what I'm saying? He lived there. His brother come cut the grass type nigga. So that's why I necessarily don't be murder mouth for nobody or none of that, because I don't know where people at mentally. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what they may be willing to do or not willing to do. I don't know what people's motivation is, and I don't really want I don't want that on my soul. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to feel bad for somebody that wanted to die, but then it's hard not to feel bad for all the shit it caused. And then when you, whether you know it or not, like shooting somebody and getting shot is very expensive. Lawyer, I mean, you know.
Yeah, the whole process.
The whole process. And
recovering, all of that, just everything.
And if you shoot somebody and don't kill them and you own shit, that can be a whole nother situation within itself as well. You know what I'm saying? So all of these factors, but then these guys ain't got no pension. They ain't got no 401k. They don't have nothing to lose. They probably ain't even got no life insurance. They baby mamas would be passing a hat around if something happened to them. So like me getting into it or me having these conversations of conflict with them, like that shit is kind of irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Because then like Jay-Z not about to come down fucking with me. So who am I? Like they could come up here, I help them get up here, whatever the case may be, but I can't lose where I'm at because you feel away. Man, you think she don't know her son wasn't shit? You think she don't know what he did? You know what I'm saying? And that's where people be unrealistic at. You know what I'm saying? Like with somebody like me, because, and this happened in your family. Since you might be positive, it's okay to attack you. But while they sit there and they gonna make excuses for the one that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't get help with your kids, but motherfucker that keep making babies with no daddy can. You know what I'm saying? Or the son that's not taking care of his kids can. We all.
The album gonna come out in the summer.
Okay. But I'll be waiting on it. We'll be waiting on the show. So
what we on?
So you got any exclusive stories you want to tell? Dang, you ain't told nobody? You want to fuck the internet up tonight or we want to chill? I don't know if you want to talk about that one shit, man. If you do, we can.
The corn man,
I don't know if you want to talk about that shit. If not, we ain't got to, bro. I ain't really tripping, bro.
It really ain't nothing to talk. They the corn man, folks. They some corn mans. They the police.
Man, cause I see shit they trying to say CeCe the Pope. I'm like, man, bro.
Listen, man, we security guards. We be around law enforcement. Yes, that's true. But they are actual feds. Like, bro, they trying to get a nigga booked. They trying to get a nigga wrapped. Ooh, no, some goofies. They some corn mans, folks. You seen when I called wack100? He said he ain't even know big homie CeCe. He ducked this shit.
Hey,
Loose cannon, a grown ass goofy.
Man, hey, I remember I left that comment under the thing, and I was like, man, I think I know what he said when you had posted it with the sound off, and I commented on it. I was like, man, I think I know what he said. And
what you think I said?
Now I was like, man, you asked that motherfucker, what's up? Why he talking crazy like that? And the face that he made was like, what you talking about?
Hey man, who is you? I'm Big Duke. Niggas hit us up trying to do work with us, talking about how they want to go on retrievals with us. And then when they say we weren't trying to kick it, now they got all this to say, all that to say. But my brother doing 5 million views in 4 days. These niggas struggling. So of course they, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, instead of black men giving a nigga they props, they gotta hate on you.
Right.
Because that's what sell the most. Hate.
Right. So
but these niggas ain't no threats, boy. They better be cool, because I'll change a nigga address. You hear me?
Hey, but my thing is this here. I wanted to speak on this, but I didn't want it to be messy. You know what I mean? But unless the guy messy, fuck him. You know what I mean? I ain't cool with either one of them. But it ain't this. My thing is this here. All this started because the big fella said he saw this man with his own 2 eyes. Grab this man, put him in his section.
Doing some questionable things.
I messy, fuck him. You know what I mean? I ain't cool with either one of them. But it ain't this. My thing is this here. All this started because the big fella said he saw this man with his own 2 eyes. Grab this man, put him in his section.
Doing some questionable things.
So you ready to go to war with another man over another man's sexuality? That's diabolical behavior, man.
That wasn't the case. Wack100 himself said he was paid to do that.
But I'm just saying for him, the initial argument.
sometimes you gotta kill a nigga you love because Blade won a soundtrack that you gave me, nigga. And you told that nigga, boy, you told that nigga. Sometimes you gotta kill a nigga you love, nigga. And the nigga killed Blade. And then you got on TV, nigga, and offered a $50,000 reward for the rest of the nigga Blade, nigga, after you told him to do it.
In a recently published video on public figure Boogie TV, Street Lord Jesse James implied that his group and former running mate Street Lord Juan set Blade up some 20 years ago over a record deal that he refused to sign. From what I can tell, all this stems from Street Lord Juan insinuating that Jesse James may be a rat and the posting of some sort of paperwork involving Jesse James online. This will start a war of words that are going to be hard for each to take back, but Street Lord Jesse James would do just that, taking to Instagram and offering a public apology for the allegations he'd hurled at Juan.
I'm finna call Lil Blade, tell Lil Blade that shit wasn't true. The fake allegations, I was mad. That shit about that Lil Larry shit, fuck Lil Larry. I never tried to expose Juan for that whole nigga that did that to Blade. That shit was a rumor back then. I was mad, so I said that shit. That nigga Juan ain't had shit to do with Blade. Like I said, I did an apology on my story, but I'm on here for real to say that so Little Blade won't feel no type of way about Juan. I apologize to Juan, calling that nigga bitches and hoes. That's my nigga. You think I'ma fuck with a nigga for 20 years after Blade died if I thought that nigga had something to do with some shit like that and I rolled for Blade. So I want to clear that shit up. That nigga ain't backdoor Blade. And I asked every nigga that I saw to take that shit down that's keep trying to push that shit between me and Juan. I took all this shit down, and who I did the interview with, I asked that nigga to please take that shit down. That shit sound like some whole shit, and it sound like it's incriminating. So, like I said, I'm about to call Lil Blade and tell him the real. And I did an apology on my story, but I'm doing it like a real nigga for my nigga, because that was some bullshit. I did that shit out of feelings. I ain't no internet nigga. I got caught up in that internet shit. If I had issue with a nigga, I slide. I ain't had no issue with that nigga. So I got caught up in some internet shit out of feelings. Juan ain't do that shit to Blade. You know? And like I said, I apologize. And y'all quit pushing that shit and making y'all little stories and videos and shit, trying to keep that shit going for some views for y'all shit. And I did tell the nigga who I did the interview with, not tell, I asked, because I ain't just trying to tell no nigga nothing. I said, please take that shit down.
Street Lord Jesse James would also clear the air about the rumor that Juan had backdoored Blade Icewood and asked that every blogger that ran with that scenario do the same.
And when I first made that video, when I'm about to go on the podcast run and pop my shit and set shit on fire and say who backdoored Blade and Wipeout, I wasn't talking about Juan. Nigga, everybody knows, nigga, it was a nigga at the car wash that worked there, nigga, that was playing both sides and called and said Blade was up there, nigga. Like I said, that's where the backdoor shit came from. But once my all that rat shit and all that shit was posted on my page and whatever, all that shit, I got caught up in my feelings, and so I said some shit out of anger, just trying to get back on some internet shit, which was some whole shit, because I ain't no internet nigga. So y'all, man, spread that rumor, the real rumor, just like y'all spread the false rumor, to clear that nigga Juan name up. He ain't backdoor Blade, because that'd make us look bad if y'all think the whole Street Lords love Juan and fuck with blind Juan if we thought he did that. It won't make it make sense, man. You think for 20 years we sat around Street Lords and fuck with each other, but we secretly saying somebody backdoor Blade in a circle? No, the backdoor shit was the car wash shit. I ran with that shit when I got mad, because we was going back and forth. And I just tried
I don't even want to speak on that shit no more. That was some internet hoe shit. Juan ain't do that to Blade. Y'all clear that shit up just like I'm clearing that shit up.
All right, Peach. You already know where you at and who you rocking with, right? All right, so let's get to that end. Check it out, man. First and foremost, the Street Lords are one of the most iconic groups to ever do it in Detroit. Blade was like a super fly dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody do the Blade dance to this day. If you seen the game on Monday night, I think Monday Night Football or something like that earlier this season, Dog Montgomery hit the Blade dance in the end zone. He iconic like that where I'm from. The Cardis, the Air Ones, you know what I'm saying? The big bank rolls, the sandwiches, all that. You feel me? Blade is like the father of the fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from. Now, somehow, Street Lord Jesse James and Street Lord Juan then bumped heads. Now, Street Lord Jesse James never called it a beef, but a lot of other bloggers are. So I felt like I needed to tackle this subject because I'm from where they from. I walk where they walk. You feel me? I don't know where these other dudes are from. I'm not taking nothing from them. They got their opinions. You feel me? But I'm gonna say what I need to say about it. Dig this here, dog. Jesse James evidently got a 5K1. Now, for y'all that don't know what that is, let me find my phone because I had it pulled up. A 5K1 is a motion. What it is, a 5K1 motion is a written motion the United States Attorney's Office files with the federal court judge requesting a sentence below the applicable sentencing guidelines because a defendant provided substantial assistance in the prosecution of other individuals. Now that don't sound good, right? But he spoke on how he got it. He said that his man's, I take it to be Brick, I believe it was Brick, that hit somebody for 1,000 pounds out of town or 10,000 pounds out of town or something. And they was about to slam Brick and he told them if you take it to trial, this and that and the other, they got everything on tape. If you go to trial, they're going to play the tapes in front of everybody. They're going to slam me. They're going to slam you. They was trying to give him the majority of the pounds. And Jesse James took that weight off of him, you feel me? And wound up reducing his sentence and his sentence. His went from 33 to 33 months he was facing to 18. And Dog got his sentence reduced as well or whatnot. Now, everybody taking that 5K and running with it, saying, oh, he told this, he told that. He told to get out and this and that. That wasn't the case. He told on his role. Like he said, his role in his own indictment. Not nobody else. He had nothing to say about what nobody else did other than the fact that he had the majority of this and he didn't have that much of that to do with that. You feel me? So all in all, that's an honorable act. Like he said in one of his videos, damn near to Bobby Smurder. Same thing Bobby Smurder did with Rowdy Rebel. It almost mirrored that effect. You know what I'm saying? So evidently Juan ran with that and posted some paperwork online and said something that set Jesse James off and he went nuts online. We've all been seeing it over the past week. He done set the internet on fire. Him and Dogface got an interview that I want to go over or whatnot. But moreover is the accusations or the rumors that arose about Juan setting Blade up. Now, you know, when that happened to Blade, there was a lot of speculation on the streets. Put it like that, a lot of speculation on the streets. It almost had to be the back door. Is what a lot of people was talking about. You know what I mean? He didn't start the rumor, but he brought it back up. And it's going to be hard to unring that bell. You dig saying that he told Lil Larry it hurt when you got to kill somebody you love, and then Lil Larry do it, and then he get up there and offer this. It's going to be hard to unring that bell, even though he's apologized and took it back and said that ain't what it is, and this and that and other, and I called everybody and apologized. I said this publicly. Man, now it's up to us, because this is what I'm going to say about it. Now it's up to us to judge. And it was in the first place, you feel me? Whether or not you believe what Jesse James and Juan is going through or what Jesse James is saying about Juan, either or, vice versa. because it made sense to me. That's why I said it's gonna be hard for you to unring that bell. Listen, he said he told him it hurt when you gotta kill a nigga you love. He do it, then he offer what you call it for because Blade wouldn't sign a record deal that Juan presented him, right? One of my favorite songs by Street Lord Juan is So Far Gone. Had I not seen an apology, I would have redirected the narrative to this video to, did Street Lord Juan confess to backdooring Blade in his 2009 hit, So Far Gone? Why you say that, oh? $1 million in cash. Would you kill for it? Yeah, me too. Sitting at the table bagging all that work. If niggas only knew what I was thinking about, it's like my conscience just switched and them Ninas was out. Niggas acting stunned, but they ain't fisting the move. They know Juan go nuts like Bishop and Juice. Catch me next time tomorrow, whipping the coupe. Come on, man. Sitting at the table bagging all that work. You sitting at the table with your mans in there. If niggas only knew what I was thinking about, so you thinking about robbing these niggas or doing these niggas or whatnot and taking everything, right? His conscience just switched and the Ninas was out. Niggas acting stunned, but they ain't fisting the move. They know Juan go nuts like Bishop and Juice. What Bishop doing Juice? Took out all his homeboys, right? So he could be the top dog. So when Jesse James said that, I guess Jesse James would be Omar Epps in this thing. He'd be the last one standing fighting Pac, fighting Bishop in the end. So it all made sense to me. And it connected with a lot of other people as I'm watching videos that other bloggers are putting up, saying basically that Juan backdoored him because Jesse James, because of the reemergence of that rumor. A lot of people hadn't heard it. It's before a lot of people's times. That's why it's so shocking, and that's why it's catching fire the way it is. But it ain't nothing nobody ain't never heard. Just like the car wash, him saying dude at the car wash playing both sides and this and that ain't nothing nobody ain't never heard. That's just the narrative that was accepted. How about that? It wasn't acceptable that Juan would do that he could do that, and this and that and the other. But see, here's the thing too. Like I said, these bells that can't be unrung. He destroyed that man's character in my mind for a minute, man. I was a young nigga. I ain't that much younger than them, but I'm a little younger than them. You know, and listening to them, you know, what they used to talk about, how Juan talk, how Jesse James talk, and this and that and other, you feel me? They had people out there moving like them that identified with the characters that they was putting on Wax, you feel me? Whether it was a character or their real persona. People identified with that. So when he got up and said that Juan was scared to ride for Blade, and KDZ had to drive the car, he had to tell that nigga because he kept jumping at the wheel, and he didn't know. He told him, I ain't never killed nobody, but I drive. And they killed your man. Like all this, when I'm listening to him say this, man, I'm just getting disgusted with dog. You feel me? Juan, that is. Until the apology. But then, even when I hear the apology, I don't know which way that go. Like, oh man, how I'm supposed to take this shit now? You know what I'm saying? Like what's real and what's fake for real. Now he didn't, as much pride and emotion and strength, if you want to call it, as it took for him to get out and put that rumor back out on the streets, it took the same amount of pride, emotion, pain, and strength to get up there and say I was lying. So it's hard to judge. It's a 50-50 situation as far as I'm concerned. But like I said, dog, wifey was just talking to me, my wiz. She was just talking to me the other day, and she was talking about in a court of law when a judge say strike that from evidence. The jury will strike that, and this and that and the other. Man, you can't unring that bell. They already heard what he said. What you mean strike that? They can't. It's inadmissible. They can't use it. Well, we already heard it, so it's in the back of my mind anyway. And that's the way that's gonna go. You feel me? Me being a Detroiter, you feel me? I just hope it work out on all levels because shit, man, this family's involved in that. I'm sure a lot of emotion is flying around, regardless of who said what after that rumor reemerged. You feel me? So I just hope it work out on both ends because that's a bad look for the city, a bad look for the culture, and a bad look for the icons. You know what I'm saying? Man, every group that started after, I'm going to say this because the Street Lords wasn't alone. You had Rock Bottom, you feel me? Street Lords, Rock Bottom, Slum Village. You had a lot of notable groups, but the Street Lords kind of set the standard. Them and Rock Bottom, that is to me, in my opinion. I'm forgive me if I'm leaving somebody out, but after that, you get the Dope Boys, the Team East Side. You know what I'm saying? This and that and the other. Like they set a standard in the city, and that wave been going to this day. Like I say, Ice Wood all day. You feel me? So I don't know. Jump in the comment box and let me know how you feel about it. He cleared it up. He said it was all cap. He said, you know, that rumor was just a rumor, and ain't no way they would have been rocking together for 20 years if he knew that he did something to Blade because he slid for Blade. And he was one of the only ones that was out there sliding. You know, in his words, that is, for Blade. So, of course, he wouldn't be rocking with nobody that he felt like had something to do with that. Let me know how you feel about it.
This season, everyone's battling for the throne. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Questionable things.
So you ready to go to war with another man over another man's sexuality? That's diabolical behavior, man.
That wasn't the case. Wack100 himself said he was paid to do that.
But I'm just saying for him, the initial argument. Know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but but I'm saying the initial argument, the reason Wack100 said any.
Hey, what's your name? No, not you. What's your name? Trap Top Blue. What? Trap Top Blue. Hold on one second. Dugar want to say something. Hey, what's your name? No, not you. What's your name? Trap Top Blue. What? Trap Top Blue. Trap Top Blue. All right, shit. You got the flow, Blue. Now, listen. All I'm saying is this, out of all this shit, like what type of nigga sits up and go on different platforms and just talk about what he know? That's bitch shit, my nigga. Like, if you sit here talking about I was with Puffy House and this what happened to Puffy House, or Busta Rhymes gay, that's bitch shit. And tell that nigga behind you, I'm telling you, that's bitch shit. I don't give a fuck. My full name is Valdez Duran Adams, nigga. That's my first middle.
In a recently published video on Detroit Gossip's YouTube channel, a fellow Detroit podcaster by the name of Trap Blue was backdoored for content purposes by way of another less popular Detroit YouTuber in order to generate likes and views. Needless to say, this doesn't sit well with those within the community, including but not limited to myself and others outside of the realm of entertainment. For a self-proclaimed Detroit versus everybody enthusiast to allow outsiders or outside influences to negatively impact a fellow Detroiter in such a way is disgusting, it's disgraceful, and it deserves to be checked. Buckle up, because this ride right here, yeah, this is gonna be uncivilized.
That nigga asked who the fuck am I for? Nigga, we got some real Detroit players is asking us to ask you something. I'm trying to you. Hey, Trap Talk, you know, green ass Scotty Mac from Joy Road? No, I'm from Schoolcraft. You know Schoolcraft Bone? Yeah, yes, sir. Bone consistent. We know you. We know you though, bro. Just know we know you. That's all you need to know. There we go with that bullshit, my nigga. Listen, you want to see where I'm at right now? Look. Hold on, pussy. Y'all talking that shit, pussy. Listen, that ain't even. No. Let me tell you where I'm sitting there right now.
All right, Peach, you already know where you at and who you rocking with, right? Yeah. Let's get to that. Hey, this shit gonna be uncivilized right here, dog. No jokes. Let's get to the point, man. You feel me? So the less popular YouTuber nigga Wino pays for an interview with the CeCe nigga from Detroit. I mean, not from Detroit, from Chicago, right? Okay, let's time frame this. They do an interview. Trap House Blue does a video pontificating about the interview, where I guess he says some things that may have rubbed dog the wrong way. Let's just say that. The CeCe nigga, it rubbed the CeCe nigga the wrong way, right? So, A phone call is made. This is the missing information that we don't know because, you know, the community is talking about this situation and they don't like it. Nobody likes it one way or the next. So a phone call is made, something happens, CeCe and Wano have a conversation, and Wano hits Trap Blue. Trap Talk Blue and say, hey, CeCe want to talk. Now, this is the information that I've gathered, right? CeCe want to talk. Trap House Blue, Trap Talk Blue, that is, being a real nigga, say, give him my number. Now, that's some real shit, right? I mean, you know, as men, if I'm willing to say something online about you, I'm willing to say that shit to your face. You feel me? Blue say, give him my number.
Hello, friends. It's a sweet time of year to celebrate your friends and family. And we want to help you celebrate with Hello Kitty and Friends, including...
Give a bitch 500 just to braid my hair. From the murder men, don't get it twisted, I take it there. Nigga, I was in the halfway house with...
The fuck nigga want to make content out of it, though. No, they ready to go live right now. They want to go live and this and that and the other, blase split. What you mean, dog? First of all, I thought you said dog wanted my number or dog wanted to have a conversation. I tell you, give me my number so we can have a conversation, but you want to, quote unquote, mediate it, because that's what Wano's world is about, right? A safe place to mediate discrepancies between folks. And this now, all that nerd shit you say, you know, shit come on and whatnot. I don't tear people down because of this and that and the other. That's what your shit is about, right? So you want to facilitate this instead of what you're really doing is being nosy, what the women will call being messy, what real niggas would call being a hoe ass nigga. What you want to do is facilitate this for clicks and views. You want to put it in front of a live studio audience, right? Now, what we don't know is whether or not you knew their intentions. Now, I know you knew because I heard you was telling this nigga shit like they ready to fly down here and they got plane tickets and this and that and the other, blase sleep. See, all that soft, weak ass shit that I told you about that night when we was on that live. If you are not prepared to stand for what you're speaking about, then you shouldn't be speaking about it, nigga. Be Stephen A. Smith. Go talk about fucking basketball. He don't get punched in the mouth. Niggas don't try to shoot him. They threaten him a little bit, try to silence him maybe, but he don't have to get into no violent shit. Like much like you want. Go talk about goddamn, go be Stephen A. or something. Nigga. Go talk about cooking and Martha Stewart. Stay out of this gangster shit. You feel me? Because you playing a dangerous and a dirty game. Because the way we see it, you backdoor Trap Talk Blue, nigga. Yeah, you backdoored him. There's no way around that. You backdoored him so some out-of-town niggas could beat their chest on a Detroit nigga in front of a live studio audience, and that shit don't sit right with me, homie. Flat out. I don't give a fuck. You don't do that, nigga. You knew what them niggas' intentions was. You knew what the temperature was about what Trap Talk Blue said about that man. You spoke to that man. You knew how he felt. So it is my opinion that you knew they wanted to beat their chest on that man. Look at it, dog. You sit there, you supposed to be a mediator, nigga. You're supposed to be a mediator. You sit there and let them subtly threaten that man and don't say shit. But when Trap take off, you, hey, Trap, we ain't even trying to do that. We ain't even trying to do that. But what about when the nigga was pointing in the camera talking about, hey, who is you? What's your name? Oh, yeah, nigga, just know we know you. You know this nigga, you know that nigga, oh, them our people. Nigga, just know we know who you is. You ain't have shit to say about that, right? Because you was a soft, weak-ass nigga, and you scared of them niggas. Because you believe they connected in some type of way where you happen to reside at, nigga. You been here, what, 30, 40 years, my nigga? You ain't grew no roots? You scared of some out-of-town niggas? Some niggas with a little bit of paper? And you supposed to claim you got a little bit of paper, nigga. I stay downtown in the high-rise, and I own properties and all that other shit. You claim you some type of gangster, nigga. I got shot up in the arms, nigga. The nigga that shot me right here, nigga. He in the grave. He can't even smile no more. All that weak ass shit we see through, nigga. You plastic. You plastic, and the way you play, dog, just showed the entire community that you ain't for us or about us, homeboy. You feel me? How do you open your platform up and facilitate that? Answer that question, dog. I ain't gonna hold you long, nigga. I'm just gonna let you know straight up and down how I feel about it, man. Fuck them out of town niggas, dog. You don't play no nigga from where you from, for no nigga out of town. First of all, you paying me. I ain't never paid for an interview, nigga. My interviews outclass yours. I've never paid for one. You feel me? Flat the fuck out. I definitely wouldn't pay that nigga. First, and second of all, what Trap said was true. That is some whole shit. When you running around running your mouth about what other niggas do in their business or whatnot. Dog said, I didn't talk about nobody that paid me money to work. So what, nigga? You talking about the people around them. Word travels. Business must be slow. Because dog on every other fucking channel right now telling different stories. I thought you was a celebrity bodyguard. You ain't bodyguarding much now, is you? Or the most sheriff niggas in jail and shit. It is slow. Who else can you bodyguard in Chicago? Rico Reckless? He ain't getting enough money right now. You know what I'm saying? He got a little more. Who else can you bodyguard? Polo G? That nigga stay in Florida, man. Chief Keef? No, that nigga's all the way in California. And this and that. I mean, I don't know, homeboy. It just looks like business is slow. For a celebrity bodyguard, if he up on different platforms telling stories about Busta Rhymes being a zest monster and shit like that. Nah. You think I'm gonna want you around me, Mr. Celebrity Bodyguard, nigga? I'm saying, I'm a celebrity. I done seen you on different platforms, this and that and the other, talking about this man, and that man, and then I see you come through the door with a nigga that I'm cool with, or a nigga I do business with, or this and that and the other. You think I'm gonna have you in that building with me? Fuck no. That means if the business got to go, the business got to go. This is what you're doing in your career. This is what we see you doing in your career. I mean, you probably established some relationships with some people that don't care what you do, but at the same time, you must not want to make no money outside of that. You feel me? You feel me, dog? So what Trap Talk Blue was saying was facts. Now, I'm not privy to what he said in the video that he took down. Evidently, he said something like he smacked him or something like that, or called him some different names that dog wasn't too kosher with. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what he said. What I say is what I say, and that's what I stand on. If you feel like taking the video down, cool, so be it. If they make peace, cool, so be it. But at the same time, what Wano did was some real whole shit. All them so threats that the man had to say, you just sitting there with your cheesy ass teeth in the background. And the big ass glasses.
These hands cook for 3 meals a day. These hands stop. I trust O'Keefe.
We care. Give a bitch 500 just to braid my hair. From the murder men, don't get it twisted. I take it there.